Howdy friends, my name is Bernard Spino from Nardio.net, and I hope this and this gets somebody fired at Games Workshop. So if you've been following the channel, you may have known that I was very excited for the Kill Team beginner set that I found online. It was Barnes & Noble has listed as the starter set. And since then, everyone has been like, what's in it? How are they going to do it? They reduced the price. How's this going to work? And little by little, we'll be getting little glimpses of information about it. We found out there's going to be only 5 miniatures per side. And people were wondering, well, how's this going to work? How's it called starter set if it has less things? Isn't this going to be confusing for new players? And yeah, there's a lot of confusion around what this was going to be, how it was going to play. Is it going to be worth buying as a game itself, or do you just look at it as a way to buy the miniatures inside? And oh man, after spending the day looking at this rule book over and over and over again, I am not happy. I am really not happy. This is scammy. This is false advertising. This is a scam. This is really, really messed up. So the big worry for people who are looking at this as a entryway, a gateway for new players into Kill Team, into 40K, was there are not enough miniatures. There's just not enough miniatures in the box, and it just kind of seems dirty for Games Workshop to give people a starter set that doesn't have enough miniatures to then take on to play, real games of Kill Team. So we're wondering how that was going to work, and then we just found out it's going to be called the beginner set. And the hope was on this box, clearly visible, and or in this rule book, there would have been something to tell new players that, hey, you're not getting a complete Kill Team. This does not include complete Kill Teams. This is a smaller, light version of the game to just get you to learn the rules. Maybe there'd be some some replay here in some ways, like extra scenarios. Maybe it was balanced just right so new players can get the Kill Team experience, but a little less for a little less. That's not what happened. That's not what happened. There's nothing on this box in the front or in the back to tell prospective customers that this is an incomplete Kill Team experience. Nothing at all. It's I think this is false advertising. I think this is really, really, really dirty. And then to make matters worse, if you spend the time playing through it, learning the base, you start off here on page 13 on the basics. Games of Kill Team take place between 2 or more Kill Teams. Skipping some stuff, this set includes 2 Kill Teams. Angels of Death Kill Team and the Plague Marine Kill Team. And it shows you that 2 Kill Teams, and the assumption is you bought this, you don't know anything about the Kill Team universe, is that these are 2 full Kill Teams. You got everything you need. And unfortunately, nowhere at all in this rule book does it tell you you actually don't have everything you need to play the game. When you finish the final mission here, you play with 4 Kill Team members on each side. So you think, wow, to play a full game of Kill Team with the Space Marines, I just need 4. Actually, no. So you're going to have people learning the game and thinking they got what they need to go to events. I can't imagine being a parent or loved one who's like, okay, I got to buy my son this. I got to buy someone I care about this, and I don't know anything about this. And I see there's a $100 Kill Team box set, the starter set, or there's this $50 beginner set. Well, I could get the $100 one, but you know what? Hey, just since they're learning this, let's get the $50 one, and then later on when it looks like it has everything you need, you buy this for them with all the best intentions. They get this. They have no idea what the heck is what. They open the box, they assemble the miniatures, they read the rules, they play through it. They think they have a complete experience. And they're wrong. And nowhere in this book does it tell you that. In fact, this book encourages you toward the end to spend more money, as if you are, and it tells you you're ready to go out. You've mastered the basics. Now take your game to the next level and join a global community of Kill Team players. Unlock more power for your teams. Try painting and delve into a range of new Kill Teams. Here are things you should buy. The core team rulebook. Here you could scan and get the data cards. Maybe this is where you would find out that you don't have everything you need here. But that's kind of fucked up that you gotta, you made it to this part of the book and then maybe you looked it up after you can't return it anymore because you assembled everything. And yeah, then it tells you more things to buy, upgrades. From what I've seen in here, there's no rules in here for these upgrades, so I don't know if this upgrade pack tells you how to use these in the context of this. I doubt it. It seems scammy. It seems scammy and pretty messed up. And then they show you like new kill teams you can get. And again, if you're just playing and all you know from Kill Team is this box, you'd think, wow, my 5 or a team of 4 Space Marines could take on these guys, or maybe they're like my team and you get to pick 4 Kill Team things out of this. Wow, the Space Marine Strike Squad has so many more. Oh, look at all these. There's no rules in any of this to have these guys play in the slimmed down version of Kill Team that you now have. So you can go out and buy a box, or someone who cares about you can like see this, buy the box, so by the time you finish playing with this, you now have another surprise, but you can't really play that surprise in this game because it's not really meant to be played that way. That's really dirty and really messed up, and this is gonna burn new players. This is gonna upset parents. This is gonna upset loved ones. Like, why didn't this tell me this is not an incomplete experience? Somewhere on here, say this you need more. Preferably on the game box itself. That this is a smaller version of Kill Team that does not include all the miniatures needed for full Kill Team games. But if you look at this, you think you can go to events. I can't imagine being a parent and thinking, hey, my kid is great at this game. He's destroying all his friends, or like my kids are playing amongst themselves and they're both really good at this. Maybe I'll take them to a tournament. Maybe I'll take them someplace. And like, there goes little Timmy and little John to a tournament, and it's like, sorry kid, get the fuck out of here. You don't have a real Kill Team. It's something like that. I'm being a little extra, but still, it's just, this is BS. So that's one thing that has me really livid about this. That they're lying by omission. I don't know. This is scammy. So there's that. But then, what had me really excited about this game was 1 to 2 players. On the back, it reads, are you ready to take command? Learn to play, I'm skipping a few things, learn to play in solo missions, then challenge your friends to thrilling tactical skirmishes where every decision counts. Okay, so learn to play in solo missions, but 1 to 2 players. So if you think a 1-player game, you think you can play this maybe with some enemy AI. That you have some sort of like rules in here where you can, focus on your one side and play through the game and like go through these things. And maybe have some tactical skirmishes, like maybe there are going to be extra maps you could play. For 2 players, there are extra like maps and missions you could play out. But the solo experience is another lie. It's not really a solo experience. It's not. It's the tutorial that starts off solo, which is just like, I can't believe they did this. I cannot believe they did this. Let's see if we can find the right. These scenarios are designed to be played solo so you can learn the game. However, if you want to learn with a friend, why not choose a side each and make all the rolls for that side? So as you start these scenarios, you're initially told how to do it as a single player, like how everything works. And that kind of makes sense. So you get kind of like the gist of it. You slowly learn how shooting works. You slowly learn how moving works. You slowly learn how like everything else works. But then, by the end of the missions, they forgot that it was a solo tutorial, because you get to the final mission, Eternal Struggle. Set up your game board and blah blah blah. Then have both players roll a dice, starting with the player who rolls the highest. The players then take turns to place an operative and basically play the game. The game lasts about 4. I'm skipping a few things. The game lasts about 4 turning points after both players have played through 40 turning points. Played the most victory points is the winner. So that's solo game. That's solo mode. That's solo tutorial. They couldn't even keep the solo tutorial in the solo tutorial. Why? This is bullshit. This is them lying. There is no one player here. This is a lie. This is a lie in the front of the box, and it's a fucking lie in the back of the box. That's really messed up. There are so many people you see in the comment sections, you see in chat when you're live streaming stuff, who want to play 40K, but they don't have anyone to play with. They really want to get into stuff like Kill Team, and they really want to try it. Now, granted, real Kill Team, the full thing, High Storm came out with the new rule book that has solo play in here and co-op play with non-playable characters, and it has AI built in and different roles and different behaviors they will do when playing games here. That's single player, that's co-op. The assumption for me and plenty of other people who saw the one player announcement on here was that they were going to include the rules from the core game, or maybe some modified slimmed down rules, so that you can enjoy proper single player games with your Kill Team box that says you could play it solo. The fucking tutorial that teaches players how to play from a single player perspective does not count as single player gameplay. That's some asshole at Games Workshop who said, maybe we'll get a few more dollars if we put single player on here. Well, there's a single player part. I hope whoever did this gets fucking fired. This is dirty. This is super dirty. I hope a bunch of people who do buy this for the single player experience read the rule book first, realize they got bait and switched, and then return it. And I hope that happens enough, and I hope they're vocal online. And I encourage you to be vocal online about this. This is bullshit. This is complete scammy bullshit. There's nothing else in the beginner set for single players. This is just having you play both sides. With that logic, Warhammer Underworlds is a single player game. With that logic, Warhammer 40,000, 2,000 point games are a single player game. With that logic, Age of Sigmar, like full games, are single player games. This is bullshit. This is such bullshit, and it's so fucked up. And yes, it's only a $50 game. I get that. But $50 is still $50. And people save up for this sort of things. People allot their money for this. And then to get an experience that's half-assed, half-baked, and just, it's messed up. It's messed up. It's scammy. It's messed up. And it just shouldn't be. This should not have been released. I was looking forward to playing through this as a single player and seeing how it was and giving a review. I'm not gonna bother. This is just the tutorial from like regular Kill Team, like being slapped on and saying, "Hey, there you go. You have your solo thing." Without the AI rules, without the NPO stuff, this isn't really single player. So what is the fucking point of the boxes? You know what I'm saying? It's just like, and I already opened everything, so I don't think I could return it. I already started assembling some stuff. I can't return it this way. I'm pretty sure I can't now. So this just has me super salty, and I hope I don't normally say this, but I hope you guys are upset by this too, because this isn't right. This really, 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 really isn't right. And somebody has to get fired for this bullshit. They really do. There's so many ways this could have been a better box set had they put the effort in and included modified rules for these extra teams for extra replay. Like, oh, cool, because if you're going to show off these teams and say you can play with these guys, they should have had reference sheets with their stats in here, so you could have known, oh, out of some of the, like the, oh my god, I forgot the names, the mandrakes, maybe you could use 5 or 6 against your 4. You know, if it's all balanced this way, then, you know, people can at least get these 6 teams: Blades of Cain, Scout Squad, Nemesis Claw, Jaegers, and Brood Brothers, and the mandrakes. At least if it had like reference cards for all of these things. I'm looking at this as like a 2-player game. This would have made a lot more sense. So, and then to have something said, play with modified rules for these, buy these kill teams, and then play 2-player games with modified rules for this. And then it's like, wow, you could then treat this like people treated Fire Team, or people treat Blitzball, and like I can buy the big boy boxes normally meant for 40K or Kill Team, and then play here, and then I have the rules to play with like this. I would have felt a lot better about it. But no, you might have people go out and buy these boxes, and like, wait a minute, I can't actually play my Brood Brothers against this. And maybe people just theory craft. All right, maybe I'll just bring this, and this. Maybe bring this and this. But the paying customer shouldn't have to figure out how to fix the fucking game. That's not their job. Their job is just to be able to play it and enjoy it. What do you think? Do you think I'm making a big deal out of it? Before that, no, it's not worth it. This isn't worth it. Going to be redeemed by the value of the miniatures. I don't care how much his sorcerer normally goes for, or the captain, or the other leader. I'm looking at this as the basis of a box game. I play solely for the box game inside. And as an intro to Kill Team box game, I cannot recommend this. As a solo game, I cannot recommend this at all. I mean, maybe if I spend the time to play with someone else and play this as a 2-player game, set in its own way, knowing there's no expandability here, that it's just these 2 teams, maybe with the several included missions, I believe 3, I have the ability to like spice things up myself, and like my friends and I can do that. But for now, I'm not gonna. For now, I'm salty, and I don't even see myself wanting to finish assembling this. I'll put this on a shelf someplace. This is pretty. I'm just salty. So yeah, that's it. This is my impressions and review for as much as I want to touch this game right now. Now, I was thinking, what if I did games with this, with the true solo rules? But I'm worried about if I do that, I'd have to clearly state in the video that I'm getting the true solo rules from the Kill Team core book, and along the way share how to use the real core rules to do this, and not the nothing we were provided in this bullshit. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Let me know what you guys think. And to the people who are already smashing their head against this, saying, "Oh, it'd be such a good value for the minis," it's like, oh my god, I'm reviewing this as a board game. Anywho, rant over. My name is Bernardo Espanol from Nardio, and this is sort of what I do. I don't normally do angry videos like this. I'm more upbeat, hopeful, and like I enjoy playing my casual box games. Blitzball, still the very best 2-player game. If you want a really good solo game, Space Marine Adventures scratches that itch. So far, Dawn of War has been okay single player, but I have to play a few more games of that before I really give it a review. I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you have a great night. I hope you have a great weekend and everything goes awesome for you. Bye.